What's up guys, welcome back at the first video of the new Cross-Banlist Cup 2016, starting off, yeah, probably somewhere the beginning, early 2016, early January, so very soon. First of all, thank you all for the amazing support, all the comments. It took me a while to take up the votes, all the votes. It was a massive amount of votes that I had to take into account, but yeah. Finalized the top 32 lists before you start. So I will be uploading every day one video suggesting, yeah, showing the deck lists from each group. So today the first group will of course be Group A, presenting the 4 deck lists that I will use to get some feedback, because from the previous Cross-Banlist Cup and tournament I saw a few, yeah, every video had a few comments about the list, like why didn't you play a certain list of that player that went undefeated at X regional. You know that people asking why a particular list was yeah, suggested over another list. So here, by doing this, try to get some feedback about the lists that I probably going to use, maybe change them with the feedback I'm getting here from the from the viewers, of course. So before we go into the first group, Group A, something very important, and that's about Group E and Cosmo. A lot of feedback from the video earlier last week suggested, and I kinda agree with this, since I also had been thinking about Cosmos here in the Cross-Banlist Cup 2016. We know how good Dark Destroyer is, the effect popping the opponent card, but most importantly, the effect that it cannot be targeted by the opponent's card effects makes it so that from all the deck lists that were picked here for the Cross-Banlist Cup 2016, that Cosmos would be pretty much indestructible, since I know decks do play outs to Dark Destroyer. Of course, it's not that hard to get, like for example, attack over Dark Destroyer, but it's the fact that it floats, and it's so easy for Cosmos to just get your Dark Destroyer back on board. Well, it's not only Dark Destroyer. It's the ability to just OTK with like 1 or 2 cards, Farm Girl, Teleport, you know the shenanigans, Strawman, and the support of Bosch. Even a deck list before Bosch would just make the deck too strong for pretty much every deck here in the cup, and that's why we decided not to include Cosmos, because of the reasons earlier mentioned. I mentioned earlier. And change Cosmo, so the 2016 decklist by Odd Eyes Magicians. Odd Eyes Magicians is also one of the most popular picks from the video last week, so that's why I decided to change it to, again, one of the current top tier decks in the current meta game. So hopefully, everyone understands this decision. It's all because it's all for the cup. It's all for the cup competitive play. Since otherwise, a basic play for Cosmos, Farm Girl into Dark Destroyer is pretty much indestructible against a lot of decks here in the cup. A lot of decks don't run any outs for that, or have difficulties to get over this kind of play, get over Dark Destroyer. So anyway, the 4 decks from for Group A. The first deck we already know, which is T-Hero from 2007, the decklist you see here. This should be Shane Scurry's decklist from the Shonen Jump back in 2007, where I believe he won. But the most important things here for the deck: Crush card, multiple brain controls, Metamorphosis to turn your malicious Dasher into those powerful fusions like Ryo Senshi. We also have Dark Belter, for example, if you turn your Cyber Dragon into Dark Belter, Pot of Avarice, Triple Card Trooper, and the list goes on. Dark Magician of Chaos, of course, before the errata. And then the second deck list, we have Quick Draw Plans, or Quick Draw Dandy Warrior. This is not Jeff Jones's decklist where he won, I believe, was it Shonen Jump YCS Edison back in 2010. Not really sure about this, but this was one of the winning decklists after that Shonen Jump, after that YCS. Since it's basically an upgraded version of Jeff Jones's build, also main decking the Scrap Dragon, for example, in the extra deck. So again, a very powerful decklist, very nostalgic decklist, also called Debris Heim of Debris Heim, something like that. Apologies if I mispronounce that, but yeah, triple Debris Dragon is of course very powerful. Then the third deck list, we have Volcanics. Volcanics, one of the more recent lists here in the tournament from 2015, also very high suggested from the comments in the previous videos. So yeah, this is one of the winning deck lists I believe I used, but again, feel free to leave suggestions should the deck list play Wildfire in the main deck, Anti-Spell, but again, feel free to suggest other deck lists from regionals or, yeah, I don't know, YCS, it's all possible. So again, feel free to leave feedback. And the last deck list here in Group A, one of the biggest decks I believe here in the cup, which is Kin Deladat or Tela Undead. It's an OCG deck, Deladat OCG with zombies, so with Plague Spreader, the Teleport Engine, and triple Burial from a Different Dimension, triple Allure, double Dark Armed, the Hero Engine with Malicious, and a full Force extra deck with Burial Neck, Dark Strike Fighter, and access to pretty much every level 8 synchro at the time. And of course, we cannot forget Card of Safe Return. The decklist was insane. OCG Zombie Deladat. So this is Group A. Again, feel free to leave suggestions of other decklists for the decks mentioned here. Again, feel free to leave the links. And this was it for Group A. Tomorrow, Group B. Guys, thanks for watching and feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Signing out. Peace.